Tim Peterson here, and it's time for high school sports, eventually here on Q102. I'm Tim Peterson. Tonight, the Harris Lake Park Wolves take on the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. A couple of teams that come into this one, both with a record of 2-1. Pretty evenly matched teams on paper. In the history of these two teams, the Mustangs lead the series 7-3. That's all time since 2012. They have also won the last two meetings between these two schools. So Harris Lake Park looking to get back into that winning column against this Newell-Fonda Mustang group. The Wolves are also coming off a win against Northwood Kensett, 34-27. Newell-Fonda also coming in off a win, 54-46 over Woodbine. These two teams all set to match up. We're hoping we'll avoid any rain, which is in the forecast, but still some sun in the skies over here in Lake Park. Let's get into our pregame, and tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org. That sounded like the intro.
Invasive, you have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Maggie's Crafty Creations in Lake Park is now open. Join them for one of their many classes such as scrapbooking and knitting classes and more, with hot or cold coffees and lattes available. Visit Maggie's Crafty Creations on Facebook or maggiescraftycreations.com to see all the exciting programs they have to offer.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold's Park.
The Savings Bank is proud to be your full-service banking location in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, and offer a warm welcome to all individuals, businesses, and farmers. Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our local students and all their activities. Stop by and experience what quality, friendly, and trustworthy hometown banking is all about. Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Harris Lake Park and Newell-Fonda getting ready to get going here. Thanks to Lean Gunderson for that interview with Scott Nolte. That was obviously earlier in the week. It is Friday. It is Friday Night Lights. I'm Tim Peterson. Let's get to the starting lineups for these two schools, the Wolves and the Mustangs. The starting lineups are sponsored by Central Bank and Central Insurance. They are there to make it happen for you.
Slot receiver, number 9, Landon.
Starting lineups for tonight's game. We'll start with Newell-Fonda, and then we'll start with their defense. At linebacker, it'll be the junior, Max Carlson. At defensive back, Trevor Tauber, a sophomore. At linebacker, Ty Tauber, a linebacker and a senior. Jackson Hogreif, a sophomore defensive back. You have Trenton Strauss, a senior defensive back. At defensive line is Geisen Lyman, a junior. Eli Roberts is on the defensive line. He's a senior. And Austin Harth is a senior on that defensive line. Head coach, once again, Brian Wilkin. For the Harris Lake Park Wolves starting lineups, we'll get to them. We'll do their offensive starters when we return after the national anthem right here on Q102.
Imagine a surgery with less pain. Invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Maggie's Crafty Creations in Lake Park is now open. Join them for one of their many classes such as scrapbooking and knitting classes and more, with hot or cold coffees and lattes available. Visit Maggie's Crafty Creations on Facebook or MaggiesCraftyCreations.com to see all the exciting programs they have to offer.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest.
Central Bank and Central Insurance starting lineups. This is Aaronsdorf, the senior. Running back will be Caleb Hemphill, the senior. At split end will be Landon Whitrock, the junior. At tight end is Devin Meyer, the senior. The other split end is Ashton Crott, and that's a senior. He's a senior. The guards on that offensive line are Braden Banner, a senior. Travis Luchins, a senior. And Dwayne Ingham gets a start at center. That's DJ Ingham, the junior, who will be the center here this evening. Here's Lake Park Wolves and the Newell-Fonda Mustangs getting ready for a kickoff. Still playing some music. School song playing as the Wolves captains march out to the middle of the field along with Newell-Fonda's captains. Newell-Fonda in their white jerseys with blue numbers, silver helmets, and silver pants. Wolves in their white helmets, blue jerseys, white numbers, and white socks as they meet to say who won the coin flip at the 40-yard line. This is 8-man football on Q102, meaning the field is only 80 yards long, so the 40 is midfield between these two schools. Thanks to Jeff back in the studio, putting in a long day once again with everything going on at the Clay County Fair. Came back and he's running the operations. We also are live video streaming. Patrick's on that this evening. He's right to my right. You can get on that by going to exploreokoboji.com under the sports tab and make a few clicks and you'll be there. Waiting to see the coin flip and who got what. The officials are still explaining things. The sun seems to be peeking out more than we thought it would be. A lot more here. We'll see. Keep a close eye on the weather as the game progresses. Once again, the Harris Lake Park Wolves 2-1. Newell-Fonda also 2-1. There's the flip. And the winner of the toss looks to be the Wolves. So Harris Lake Park has won the coin flip. Newell-Fonda will take the left side of the field. They'll be kicking off left to right as the Wolves will receive. They'll meet up. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We'll take a quick break, and this game's about ready to kick off. Wolves, Mustangs, coming up next on Q102. Eli Roberts getting ready to kick off. He'll be kicking it to the Wolves, left or right on your radio dial. Devin Meyer and Caleb Hemphill back to return the kickoff. They line it up, place about the 35. Eli Roberts, hands in the air. And boom, we're underway. Kicks it to Hemphill, left side of the field. He'll take it to the near side. Good blocking, huge hole. He's up to the 25, to the 30, cuts back over the middle of the field, to the 40, 35, cuts it back, finally gets drugged down inside the 30. Nice return by the Wolves, and another good start in this one for Harris Lake Park. Alex Peters getting the tackle on that. Wolves will have great field position to get this game started. They place the ball at the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31 for the Wolves. Or 26-yard line, make that 26-yard line. They were inside the 30. Just underway. Nice run back by the Wolves. Hemphill and the Wolves will go to work first. They send two to the right as they come up to the line. Shotgun formation for Ahrensdorf. He's got Hemphill in the backfield with them. They'll send a man in motion, take the snap, fake the give to the man in motion. Hemphill gets the handoff, runs it up the middle, and he's got nowhere to go.
Number 3, Hemphill.
Well, they got a big guy in the middle of that line, and Eli Roberts. He's 6'2", 195.
Mustangs.
They also got a Austin Harth, who stands 6'4", 285. So some big boys in that line for the Mustangs. Give them a loss of 1 in the play. Bring up 2nd and 11. 3 to the left this time, empty backfield. Ahrensdorf takes the handoff, takes it to the left, tries to cut it back, gets met, and he's going to be tackled to the ground. Another loss on the play. Once again, that's Roberts on the tackle. So 2 runs and 2-yard loss so far for the Wolves. We'll bring up 3rd and 12. 10:48 and counting. First quarter. Wolves and Mustangs. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Hemphill's to the right. Ahrensdorf empty backfield will take the snap. He'll look to pass. Drops back. 3, 4, 5-step drop. Now pump fakes, nowhere to go. He's getting pressure. He's going to scramble. He's going to get hit, and he's going to be dropped back at the 35-yard line. Boy, Eli Roberts has come out to play. He's been involved in all 3 tackles, and he gets credited for the sack on that one. That'll bring up 4th down for the Wolves back at their own, or back at the 35-yard line of the Mustangs. 9 yards behind the original line of scrimmage for the Wolves. They're in punt formation, and now Newell-Fonda will drop back into their formation. Jackson Hograve will be the return man. There's the punt, kick toward the sidelines, and it's going to go out of bounds near the first down marker, what would have been for the Wolves. So it's right around the 15-yard line or so, depending on where they spot it. Looks like they're going to put it at the 20-yard line. Newell-Fonda will take over from there. It'll be Max Carlson, the quarterback. Trenton Strauss and Ty Tauber, the running backs. Geisen Lyman, the wide receiver, along with Alex Peters, Eli Roberts, Austin Harthen, Trevor Johnson on the line. In the shotgun. The snap is taken, handoff. Goes to the right side and hit right away and dropped. Is Strauss. Not much of anything on that one. That'll bring up 2nd down. Give them a loss of 1 and make it 11. No score, first drive of the game here for Newell-Fonda. Wolves lost yards in their first drive. They had to punt. Carlson in the shotgun, sends a man in motion from right to left. 2 receivers out to the left. He's going to throw it out to the left. A screen pass and hit right away. And he bobbled that football. Did Strauss, but he ends up just hanging on. It popped out. And then he got his fingertips on it up above his head as he was on his back and hung on. Might have been better of just letting it hit the ground because he ends up losing yards in the play. Puts them all the way back at their 15-yard line. They got to get all the way to the 30 for a first down on 3rd down here. And both defenses have shown up so far here. Wolves defense, they got Braden Banner on the defensive line along with Dwayne Ingham and DJ Ingham and Travis Luchins. Linebackers are Crott, Meyer, Whitrock, and Hemphill. Here's a pass, nowhere to go. Pocket collapses. Carlson's going to run it out, and he's going to get tripped up. And he got back to about the line of scrimmage. And they give him 2 on that scramble, and we'll bring up 4th down and long. Safeties for the Wolves are Lucas Ahrensdorf. Or he is the safety. Defensive end. Where am I looking here? Defensive back, nose guard. I got everybody. So the Mustangs will punt left to right. Both teams go 3 and out. Carlson's the punter. He punts it as short into the near side. Lands about the 37-yard line and will roll out of bounds from there. Wolves will take over in their own territory, but right near midfield. And rolled better than I thought. It was a good roll. Where are they going to mark this? They mark it at the 35-yard line of the Wolves. The Wolves offense onto the field for the 2nd time. See if they can get something going this time. Thanks to the Titan Machinery in Lake Park, along with Savings Bank LP, Karstenson's Meat and Grocery, and Gunderson's Restaurant and Lounge for helping bring high school sports to you on Q102. 2 receivers right, 2 left. As Ahrensdorf takes a snap, drops back, looking, pump fakes. Now throws it off to the right side, nearly picked off. Strauss got his hands on it. He jumped the pattern, but couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring up second down.
They'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wolves.
Well, Wolves sending out 4 receivers looking to pass the whole way. Thrown a little bit behind the receiver. Strauss able to get his hands on it, but couldn't come up with a catch. 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. They break the huddle right to left. Here they come. Neither team with a positive gain yet so far. 2 receivers right, running back in the backfield. Here's a snap. Fake to Hemphill, looks to pass. Hemphill stay back to block. They'll flip one to Meyer at the line of scrimmage, catches it, and gets dropped on the spot. Well, he maybe got a half a yard on that. Caught it and got dropped as Ty Tauber was there on the tackle, along with Max Carlson. Well, we'll make it 3rd down. Give them 1 on the catch. And that's the first positive play we've had between these 2 offenses. 3 receivers left this time. Ahrensdorf takes the snap, looks to pass, drops back, pump fakes, looks left, nothing there. He'll tuck it and run it. He's got some room, cuts it up the middle, past the 40. He's got a first down to the 35 to 30. Finally pulled down in the second tier. On the keeper by Tauber, ended up making the tackle. That's Trevor Tauber. And the Wolves get a big run by Ahrensdorf for the first down of the game by Lucas Ahrensdorf. Under 6:50 to go, first quarter, no score. Wolves break the huddle. From the 32 of the Mustangs, 3 receivers left. Ahrensdorf takes the snap, throws the screen. Meyer on the near side and makes the catch, waits for a block, splits them, gets through past the 20, and taken down at the 15-yard line. Make it maybe the 14 by the time they got him out of bounds. Yes, it's the 14-yard line. And another first down for the Wolves. That's back-to-back first down, and the Wolves are on the prowl. Harris Lake Park looking to get into the scoring column here tonight for the first time. They split 3 left this time, empty backfield. Ahrensdorf takes a snap. Inside, little shovel pass to Hemphill. Gets behind that line of scrimmage and then cuts it back to the near side. They'll get a short gain on that carry. Carlson on the tackle. And it'll bring up second down. Give them 5 on that carry.
Bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Wolves.
Wolves out of the huddle. Under 6 minutes to go first quarter. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun again. Empty backfield. Ahrensdorf snap. He'll keep it. Big rush. He gets through the defenders and cuts it up. He's going to get some positive yards. And it looks like he may be close to that first down. Boy, a delayed run up the middle by Ahrensdorf. He's going to be a yard shy of that first down, but he did a great job getting through that initial rush by the Mustangs. Avoided some tacklers. Oh, they do mark it enough for the first down, so it'll now be 1st and goal for the Harris Lake Park Wolves. Wolves knocking on the door here. 5:10 to go, first quarter. Hemphill in the shotgun this time. Meyer to his right. Ahrensdorf split out to the right. Direct to Hemphill. He'll run it off the right side. Cuts it up. Looks to get in, and he does. Caleb Hemphill with the touchdown run of 3 yards, and the Wolves have an early lead here against Newell-Fonda. Caleb Hemphill goes into the quarterback position, runs it off the right side for the touchdown. Wolves will go for the extra point, I believe. Yep, it looks like they will.
The Wolves will try for 1 for the extra point.
Hemphill will line it up. Here's the snap. Gets it down as a high snap, and they got set down a little bit late, and the kick went off short and to the right. No good. But the Wolves strike first. They lead at 6-0 with 4:59 to go in the first quarter. This is high school football on Q102.
Jay Cox Power Sports is at the Clay County Fair through Sunday. They brought the latest from Can-Am Off-Road and are excited to finish the fair out strong with their aggressive fair pricing. Located on the northeast side of Block 10. Can-Am, the ride says it all. Jay Cox Implement is a proud supporter of the Harris Lake Park Wolves. Jay Cox Implement, in stock and ready to rock.
Maggie's Crafty Creations in Lake Park is now open. Join them for one of their many classes such as scrapbooking and knitting classes and more with hot or cold coffees and lattes available. Visit Maggie's Crafty Creations on Facebook or maggiescraftycreations.com to see all the exciting programs they have to offer.
The Savings Bank is proud to be your full-service banking location in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park and offer a warm welcome to all individuals, businesses, and farmers. Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our local students and all their activities. Stop by and experience what quality, friendly, and trustworthy hometown banking is all about. Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Quite a little break. Caleb Hemphill gets the Wolves on the board first with 4:59 to go in the first quarter on a 3-yard touchdown run. The Wolves missed the extra point, but lead at 6-0. Now they'll look to kick off right to left. Hemphill sets up the tee at the 30-yard line. Wolves line it up, and the blue team is ready to kick to the white team. Here we go, Hemphill. Boom! High kick, short. About the 9-yard line. It's taken by Strauss, who'll run it off the left side and get tripped up at the right near the 25-yard line, and that's where the Mustangs will take over. It'll be their second possession of the game. They went negative on their first possession.
52, Wallace. The Mustangs will start 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
They mark it right at the 25, 1st and 10 for Newell-Fonda. Up to the line they come. Everybody tucked in tight. Eye set. Carlson takes the snap. Gives it to the deep back. Strauss, who avoids a tackle, runs it off the left side, and then he's dropped. Short gain on that carry.
He carries it for a gain of
Trenton Strauss, a 5'9", 160-pound senior running back for the Mustangs.
Number 15, Devin Meyer.
Devin Meyer in on that tackle.
2nd and 7 for the Mustangs.
Give them 3 on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. This time it'll be Strauss coming out, split out to the near side. It'll leave Ty Tauber in the backfield. He'll get the handoff, runs it straight ahead. He's got a hold, breaks an ankle tackle, breaks another one, and then just hanging on is Meyer, and they finally get him down. A big gain by Tauber all the way down to the Wolves' 34-yard line. Give them 15 on that carry, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
4-yard line for the Mustangs.
A positive gain there again. Both teams getting positive gains in their second possession offensively. Carlson in the shotgun. Everybody tucked in pretty tight. He'll hand it off to his running back. Strauss in the backfield will run it off the right side. He gets hit. He fumbled the ball, but he was down when he did. Wolves had Ahrensdorf and Whitrock in on that tackle. They strung him out. Didn't get much, if anything. They give him 1 on the carry. So 2nd down, 9 to go for Newell-Fonda. Carlson breaks the huddle. He's got Tauber in the backfield, sends Strauss out to his left. Takes the snap, gives it to Tauber. Up the middle he goes with it. He's going to be hit by a pack of Wolves. Stood up and finally brought down. Looked like Lutjens had him by the ankles, and then everybody piled on. Short gain. Down to the Wolves 28. Got to get to the Wolves 24 for a first down. Six nothing. Harris Lake Park leading Newell-Fonda. Under 2:30 to go first quarter. Newell-Fonda looking to strike back. Carlson. Strauss to his left. He fakes it to him. Takes it off the left side. Gets hit and dropped. Right on that was Hemphill. Caught him in the backfield and dropped him. It'll bring up fourth down. No gain on the carry. And we'll see what Newell-Fonda decides to do here. Be a long field goal from here. They'll send in Jackson Hogreef. He'll go off that right end over the line. They send both the running backs. They split one left and one right. Just looking to pass. Throws it to the right. It's caught. Just shy of the 20. Completed to Strauss. And that'll be enough to move the chains. That's the first down for Newell-Fonda as they win for it on fourth down and converted. So it'll be from the 21-yard line now for the Mustangs. Up to the line, Carlson. Strauss to his right, takes snap, fakes the give, runs it off the right side, gets hit at the 20, breaks it, and then fouls forward basically to the 18-yard line. That'll bring up second down.
Carlson on the keeper. Gain of 3, bring up 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7 for the Wolves. Mustangs on the march here. We thank Glory Bigfoot Coffee Company and Glory Bigfoot Bakery and Bistro, along with United Community Bank, the Hut Bar and Grill, and Consumers Lumber Company, sponsoring tonight's high school football action here on Q102. Carlson in the shotgun. Sends Strauss in motion right to left. He'll give it to him off the left side. He gets outside and then slows down and gets hit by a pack of Wolves. Adam Bensley was in on that tackle. Hemphill was in on that tackle. DJ Ingham in on that. Not much on that carry. It'll bring up third down now. We'll say 5. Got him at the 16-yard line. Timeout is going to be taken. Waiting to see who is. Oh, it's the end of the quarter. End of the quarter. End of the first quarter. Not a timeout. Wolves lead at 6-0 after 1 quarter of play over Newell-Fonda. More high school football and the second quarter coming up next year on Q102.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWI.
One quarter of play in the books here in Lake Park, and Harris Lake Park leads Newell-Fonda 6-0, but Newell-Fonda is on the move as they face a third down and 5 from the Wolves' 16-yard line. Newell-Fonda now going right to left on the radio dial. Out of the huddle, out of the break. Newell-Fonda to the line. Everybody tucked in, tight shotgun. Carlson takes the snap. He's going to give it off. Tauber straight ahead. He'll get across the 15 and then gets brought down at the 14. And make it the 13. And it'll be 4th and 3 from the Wolves 13. Ingham in on that tackle. Just underway, second quarter. Big 4th down coming up for Newell-Fonda as they break the huddle. Carlson with Strauss in the backfield. Takes the snap, looks to pass, rolls out to his right, getting pressure. It eludes it, fires it downfield. It's caught by Tauber, and he is dropped by Ahrensdorf, but that's enough for a first down for the Mustangs. As they get inside the 10-yard line to the 6, it'll be first and goal from there for Newell-Fonda.
First down will bring up first and goal for them on the 6-yard line.
Well, the Wolves scored on a 6-yard or 3-yard run by Hemphill, and now from the 6-yard line, Newell-Fonda hoping to tie this game up. Shotgun. Nobody split out. Strauss in the backfield to the left of Carlson. He'll take the snap, fake it to Strauss, run it off the left side. Stringing it out and is brought down shy of the end zone. Crowd on that tackle. Ahrensdorf was also out there. And it's second and goal from the 3.
Second and goal from the 3.
Carlson in the huddle. He huddles facing his team. Everybody with their backs to the defense looking in at him. Got Tauber in the backfield. Strauss out to the left. Gives it to Tauber up the middle. He plows, and he is going to get into that end zone. That is a touchdown for the Mustangs.
Touchdown. The Mustangs will go for the point.
So Ty Tauber ties this game up with 10:32 to go in the half.
They will go for 1. Number 63, Eli Robertson, for the attempt.
Extra point pending here. There's a snap. Good rush by the Wolves, and they blocked it. Looks like Devin Meyer and Ahrensdorf got in there. A strong rush off the right side. Blocked that extra point attempt by Eli Roberts, and this game remains tied 6-6. 6 for the Wolves, 6 for the Mustangs. Mustangs will be kicking off when we return here on Q102.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Kicks off a good one, high and deep. It's returned by Hemphill from about the 3, cuts up the right side. He's across the 20 to 25, squeezes through some defenders up to the 30, and finally brought down just beyond the 35-yard line. Good return by the Wolves. Their return teams look good so far here tonight. 2 kick returns and 2 good ones for the Wolves. That'll be first and 10 for Harris Lake Park from the 36-yard line. Now going left to right on your radio dial. Both teams with 3-yard touchdown runs. Extra points were no good. We're even at 6. 3 receivers to the left. Hemphill, Meyer, and Couldn't see the other one. Look at the pass. They're going to launch it deep to the left side. Receiver wide open, but just overthrown. It was Landon Whitrock who was the other receiver. I couldn't see on the split end. Boy, they had him deep to the left and just overthrown. He had nobody near him. Just a little bit too long. Missed opportunity there for the Wolves. That'll make it 2nd and 10. Place the ball back down at the 36-yard line. 10:17 to go in the first half. Wolves to the line. DJ Ingham grabs that football and gets ready to snap. 3 to the right, takes the snap. Little inside pitch to Hemphill. He goes off the left side. Falls forward for a few yards. And it's going to be a holding call against the Wolves. We'll bring that one back.
Gain of 3 initially, tackled there.
He had a gain of 3 as he fought for yards, but after a holding call, this one comes back against the Wolves.
It is holding on the Wolves.
They have a replay of downs.
We'll accept that and move the Wolves back.
March it back all the way inside the Wolves' 30-yard line to the 20. It looks like he put the 27-yard line.
2nd and 18 for the Wolves.
They announce it as 2nd and 18 here. Ahrensdorf was over talking to the coaches on the bench. Jogs back out into that huddle with under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Wolves split a couple receivers out right, one to the left. Crott to the right, Meyer to the left, looking to pass, throws it to the right. Deep pass, and it's going to be high and just knocked down basically by Whitrock, but a late flag will come in, and it looks like we'll have a pass interference call against the Mustangs. That is the initial call.
Interference on the Mustangs.
Well, penalties both ways, and the Wolves benefit on this one.
Here's the call. We got pass interference on the Mustangs.
There's the official call. Waiting for him to march it off here.
I believe that's a 15-yard penalty in high school.
Well, that'll give me a minute to thank Tracy, who's listening in tonight once again. Enjoying some Wolves football. Doing her best to root for her favorite Wolf player, Ashton. Ashton Crott, that is. Thanks for tuning in, Tracy, once again. So it's not a spot foul. They just marched that one off. Well, the Wolves will get it into Mustang territory at the 39-yard line. They'll bring up 2nd and 5. Wolves will have 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Ahrensdorf takes a snap. It's a low one. He picks it up, fakes the give to Hemphill. He's got a defender right on him, but he shakes past him and then finally ripped down. Couldn't outrun him. Good defense by Johnson, but they'll make a mistake in the backfield. Led to Ahrensdorf just kind of scrambling, trying to find something, and able to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 39 for the Wolves. 9-10 and counting. 6-6 tie ball game. Meyer to the left, Crott to the right. Whitrock to the left, split out, looking to pass. Pressure coming, throws it downfield. Meyer goes up, makes a catch at the 27-yard line, and he'll be gone. Touchdown, Dylan Meyer. The Wolves get the 39-yard touchdown pass from Ahrensdorf to Meyer. Take the lead, 12-6 with 8:48 to go in this first half. Nice job by Meyer going up. He had a defender right on him, but ripped that pass away. Devin Meyer into the end zone for Harris Lake Park. They'll go for 2 on this one. Wolves line it up. Herensdorf. Shotgun. Herensdorf right to his right. 2 receivers out to the right. Looks to pass. Pump fake. Pressure coming. He scrambles out. Has a receiver. It's Meyer in the end zone. Fires it to him. He can't hang on to it. Incomplete. Meyer had it. And then the defender reached in and knocked it away. Good defensive back playing there by the Mustangs. But the Wolves get a touchdown on a 39-yard pass and catch from Herensdorf to Meyer. Take the lead. 12-0 with 8:48 remaining in this first half. Wolves to kick off when we return here on Q102.
It means to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Harris Lake Park with a touchdown. They lead Newell-Fonda 12-6 here in the second quarter in Lake Park. Wolves will now kick off left to right as we get ready to get underway again here. Hemphill will be kicking off. Back to return as Trenton Strauss. Caleb Hemphill, the 6 foot, 190-pound senior for the Wolves, tees it up. Travis Luchin's looking into the crowd, getting them to make some noise, and boom! Here's the kick. It goes to the right side. Long run over. If it stays in bounds, it's a beauty, but it's not. Rolls out at about the 3-yard line. Oh, flag will fly, and they'll bring this one out. If it's a touchback, it goes to the 15. Any tack on the yards from there for kickoff going out of bounds, but it looks like instead they elect to have a re-kick done. So the Wolves will tee it up again.
Looks like the Mustangs will have the Wolves re-kick. So the Wolves will be kicking from the 25. With number 21, Strauss, still back deep for the Mustangs.
No, Hemphill will tee it up again. That'll give us time to thank Consumers Lumber Company, Northwest Bank, Okoboji Motor Company, and Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative. Here's the kick again. Boom, low line drive to the right side. Strauss drifts back to his left, catches it about the 5. He's up to 15 to the 20, the 25, and then upended nicely by Crott. Crott hit him low, flipped him right over. Nice tackle by Ashton. That'll make Tracy happy. One of his big fans. And the Mustangs will take over to be 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Carlson will bring the Mustangs to the line. 21, Trenton Strauss to the left of him.
He'll line it up, takes a snap. Carlson looks to pass. Big rush, eludes it, and then gets hit from behind. He'll be brought down, but he scrambled forward. He'll get a short gain. Nice job in on that tackle is DJ Ingham. They give him 3 on that carry.
2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7 for Newell-Fonda. Make sure you stick around during halftime. We have a halftime report by Scott Nolte. Also, we'll hear from April Buss, the Harris Lake Park volleyball coach. Here's a snap, run off the right side. Strauss eludes the tackler, puts his hand down on the ground, and scrambles forward for a few more. It'll be shy of that first down, but a nice run by Strauss. He'll bring up third and looks like about 2 or 3 yards where they mark it here. Make it 3rd and 2. Give them 5 on that carry. 7:30 and counting here in the first half. Wolves leading at 12-6. Out of the huddle come the Mustangs. Carlson. Tauber behind him. Strauss to the left. He'll give it to Tauber straight ahead. He'll plow looking for that first down. He'll get it. He'll keep pushing forward. And finally brought down beyond midfield. Nice bowling ball run there by Tauber. Pushing guys over and pushing that pile. Gets it into the Wolves territory. They mark it all the way up, or all the way down to the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. If you're tuning in and would like to watch this game as well, we are video streaming through exploreokoboji.com under the sports tab. Receiver out right, receiver out left. Lyman's out to the left, and they're going to run it up the middle. It'll be Tauber. Get a short gain. Meyer in on that tackle, along with Ahrensdorf. Mark him down at the 34-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 to go for the Mustangs.
From the Wolves 34.
Under 6:20 to go now in this first half. Well, we had a 90% chance of rain at kickoff at this one, and we've avoided it all. And it's actually kind of a nice, pretty sky out there right now. Jet sweep on the near side. Strauss comes around the end, gets tripped up by Meyer and dropped.
Tripped up there by Devin Meyer.
And
good tackle by the Wolves.
We'll see if they maybe give him a yard on that. Looks like they will give him.
Looks like it's
close. Mark it at the 33-yard line. So give him 3rd down and 4 to go. Just a nice ankle tackle there by Meyer. He's having a nice game here so far tonight in this first half. Big 3rd down here for the Wolves defense. Carlson takes a snap, rolls out to the right, looking to pass. Looking, now he'll run for it. He'll get hit, and he'll stay on his feet and get beyond the sticks. Finally brought down, but not before enough for the first down. Tackle made by Braden Banner.
Braden Banner on the tackle.
That'll move the chains. Another 3rd down conversion for the Mustangs. About 5 minutes to go here in this first half. By the time they get the next play off, it'll look like we're going to be under 5 minutes by the time they get this one off. As we hit the 5-minute mark now, and they break the huddle. Receiver out right, receiver out left, takes the snap inside, give Tauber. Hit right away and dropped. Good penetration and good tackle by Luchins. Shot right up that middle and met that running back right away. They're going to give him a short gain of 1 on that carry. That'll make it 2nd and 9.
Bring up 2nd and 9 for the Mustangs.
Boy, not a lot of big plays here, knock on wood, for the Mustangs, but they just are able to keep moving the chains. A few yards at a time has moved them down the field once again. 2 receivers out left for Carlson. He'll take the shotgun snap. Big pressure coming in, and he eludes it. Now he's got some room as he runs it up the middle, breaks a tackle, and it's hit again. Finally brought down beyond the sticks. Boy, nice job staying on his feet by Carlson before Whitrock finally brought him down. That'll make it First and 10 from the 12-yard line. The Mustangs can still get a first down. 3:50 to go in the first half. And a timeout is taken by Harris Lake Park. With 3:51 remaining, Mustangs looking to punch one in, even tie this game up, or even take the lead. If they can convert after getting a touchdown, Wolves looking for the stop. More high school football when we return.
Jay Cox Power Sports is at the Clay County Fair through Sunday. They brought the latest from Can-Am Off-Road and are excited to finish the fair out strong with their aggressive fair pricing. Located on the northeast side of Block 10. Can-Am, the ride says it all. Jay Cox Implement is a proud supporter of the Harris Lake Park Wolves. Jay Cox Implement, in stock and ready to rock.
Maggie's Crafty Creations in Lake Park is now open. Join them for one of their many classes such as scrapbooking and knitting classes and more, with hot or cold coffees and lattes available. Visit Maggie's Crafty Creations on Facebook or maggiescraftycreations.com to see all the exciting programs they have to offer.
The Savings Bank is proud to be your full-service banking location in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, and offer a warm welcome to all individuals, businesses, and farmers. Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our local students and all their activities. Stop by and experience what quality, friendly, and trustworthy hometown banking is all about. Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Wolves Mustangs high school football Friday Night Lights on Q102. I'm Tim Peterson. Wolves leading Newell-Fonda 12-6 with 3:51 to go in the half, but the Mustangs are driving. They'll line it up. I formation. Carlson under center, right to left. Newell-Fonda takes a snap. They'll give it to the deep back, and Strauss will run it off the left side. He's got some blocking ahead. He's going to scamper. He's going to get right in that end zone untouched. From the 12-yard line, a 12-yard run by Strauss ties this ball game up at 12-12. Now with 3:44 to go in the first half. Trenton Strauss, the running back.
We'll try for the 1 point extra point kick attempt by number 63, Eli Roberts.
And they'll go for the extra point as they line it up. Roberts ready to try to tack on the extra point. Here's a snap. Last one is blocked, and they block it again. Once again, Devin Meyer off the right side, extended, full extension. Reached out on a dive and blocked the extra point once again. So Newell-Fonda 0 for 2 for extra points. But this game is all even at 12-12. 3:44 remains in the half. Wolves will have the football when we return.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes.
Well, the kickoff after the touchdown by the Mustangs sails into the end zone. No return this time. Thankfully, for Mustang fans, Hempel's had some nice returns so far in this one. That time, unable to do so. So the Wolves will have the football, 1st and 10 from their own 15. Tie ball game at 12. Ahrensdorf will line it up. He'll send 3 out to the left this time. Takes a snap, looks to pass. Looking downfield. Now he'll avoid some pressure, and he'll rush it out the right to the 20. Tripped up and brought down at the 25-yard line. Looks like Carlson got the tackle. That should be enough for a Wolves first down. It is. Ahrensdorf just couldn't find a receiver and kept it himself. Gain of 10 will move the chains.
Good run by Ahrensdorf. there.
Put the ball at the 26-yard line of the Wolves. Officials conversing on some stuff here. Now they got things good to go, and we're back underway. Wolves all set up. Hemphill in the backfield with Ahrensdorf. Two split left. They'll give it to Hemphill out of the backfield. Run it off straight ahead off the right side. He'll get hit right away and brought down. And we'll see if they give him a yard on that carry. A couple of Mustangs in on that tackle. Geisen Lyman, one of the tacklers, in on that. And I'll bring up second down for the Wolves. 9 to go. Empty backfield this time. 3 out to the left. Ahrensdorf, high snap. He able to tip it and catch it. Now pump fake and run it up the middle. He gets hit right away. Rolls over a defender, gets back onto his feet, but then that defender held onto him, and then they finally brought him down. I think they're going to lose a yard in this. Let's see, they mark it at the 26-yard line. Loss of 1. 3rd and 10 for Harris Lake Park. 2:15 to go, first half. Ahrensdorf takes the snap, looks to pass, looks right, throws right, diving out to try to grab it was Hemphill, but he couldn't hang on. It's an incomplete pass as it went through his hands, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Wolves. Gotta suspect they'll look to punt from their own 26-yard line. Yeah, about, well, there's 2:06 remaining in the half. Tower back to return. Hemphill to kick it away. There's a snap. A little low. He recovers. Boots it to the right side. It's a good end-over-end kick. It's going to take a good Wolves roll pass from the 25 down inside the 20 and finally touched down at the 17-yard line by Ahrensdorf. And that's where the Mustangs will take over. They'll have the football in 30 seconds when we return here on Q102. Mustangs to the line. Tie ball game, minute 56 to go. They take the snap, will hand it off. It'll be Strauss off the right side, not much room there. Ran it off tackle. I'll get beyond the 20. Nice short gain. Luchins with the tackle as they mark him down at the 21-yard line. That'll bring up second down. See if the Mustangs elect to start throwing the ball here. This clock keeps running, and they got a ways to go. Carlson, receivers on both sides here. They go, pass, throw it out near side and through the hands of the intended receiver. Tauber is incomplete. Do that one a little bit short and low to Tauber. Tough, would have been a tough catch for him to make. And it's third down. Third down and 6.
For the Mustangs.
Now Spirit Lake, after a quarter of play, leads Forest City 14-6. One of the scores from around town. Here's the snap. Carlson fakes the give, runs it up the middle. He gets hit and keeps chugging, and finally brought down. And I think he's got enough for a first down. It is enough for a first down. They'll move the chains. That also keeps the clock running, though. And it would have kept the clock running, but the Mustangs elect to take a timeout. So a minute 12 to go. We're tied at 12. Mustangs at the football, 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. More Friday Night Lights after this on Q102.
Carlson brings up the Mustangs here, 1st and 10.
Mustangs have the football, 1st and 10 from their own 28 with a minute 12 to go, tied at 12. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Carlson looks to pass. He'll throw it deep down left side and is through the fingertips inside the Wolves' 30-yard line as they tried to hit Lyman down the field, but Lentils and Hemphill put pressure on Carlson. He launched one just a little bit too far for Lyman. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 for Newell-Fonda. Minute 7 remains. Harris Lake Park all looks over to the bench, gets their defensive play called. Carlson with the receiver right and receiver left, empty backfield. 5 on the line. He looks to pass right side. It's going to be picked off. He read that perfectly. And it is picked off. Whitrock to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolves. The pick 6 for Harris Lake Park. 29-yard interception return touchdown for the Wolves. And the Wolves take the lead back. As Landon Whitrock took it to the house. Makes it 19-12 Wolves. Or make that 18-12. Wolves will line it up, looking for 2.
Number 1 brings them to the line.
Ahrensdorf from the shotgun, 2 left, 2 right. Takes the snap, looks to pass. Here's a strong rush. He'll scramble forward with it and get knocked down behind the line. So the 2-point conversion once again is no good by Harris Lake Park. But the Wolves have taken the lead. They lead it 18-12 with under a minute to go. They'll be kicking off when we return here on Q102. Now Landon Whitrock jumped the pattern perfectly for the pick 6 with a minute to go before half. The Wolves take the lead, and now they'll kick off. Boom to the right side. And it's a corner kick, and it's going to go out of bounds again. And flags will fly on the Wolves, but they lead it. This one, they lead the score 18-12, and they'll look to re-kick this one once again. Hemphill looking over to Coach Sohn on the Wolves sideline, having a discussion about how they want the ball kicked. Oh, Wolves get marched back.
Wolves will have to re-kick. They'll move them back 5. He'll kick off.
It'll be from the 25-yard line where he kicks off here. 59 seconds exactly to go in the half. Hemphill tees it back up. Strauss awaits the kickoff. Right between the hash marks at his 9-yard line. There's a low line drive kick. It catches the dirt, rolls. Strauss picks it up at about the 8. He'll run it forward. He's got a gap. He's got a hole. He's going to run it up past midfield and finally tripped up by Hemphill. Boy, Hemphill doesn't get him. He might have been gone. Great blocking by the Mustangs, giving him a huge hole to return that kick. Both teams with some nice kick returns now. Wolves with 2. That's the Mustangs' first nice kick return by Strauss. They'll mark it at Harris Lake Park's 36. Mustangs looking to tie things back up here before the half. 52 seconds remains. Carlson runs in with the play. Breaks the huddle. Sends the receiver out to his left. 3 to his right, looks to pass. Big rush by Hemphill, can't get it, eludes it off the right side, breaks a tackle. He's got some running room, he'll finally scamper out of bounds beyond the sticks. Carlson, another nice run after eluding pressure. Moves the chains, picks up a first down. That also stops the clock with 46 seconds remaining.
First and 10 from the 25.
They mark him down at the 25-yard line.
Wolves defense has to get tough.
Play comes in. Carlson lets his team know it. And up to the line they come with 3 receivers out to the left. Carlson's going to scramble with it. Runs it off the left side. He's going to be tackled out of bounds. It'll stop the clock again at the 20-yard line. See if they give him, the 21-yard line. Give him 6 yards. Crowd in on that tackle. They'll mark it on the left hash. On the 19, they need to get to the 15 for a first down. 39 seconds remain. Nice job just getting out of bounds again by Carlson. Stops the clock. They're at the 19. They got to get to the 15. Carlson, everybody tucked in tight. Nelson Strauss right to left in motion. He'll keep it himself. He gets hit right away. Well, a misread by the lineman. As Harth pulled and ran into his quarterback, Carlson. And then he got met and dropped. 31 seconds remain. Another timeout is taken on the field. Wolves lead at 18-12. Back after this timeout here on Q102. Third down for the Mustangs. Emmetsburg score 14-3 over East Sac County at the half. This one's 18-12. Mustangs looking to tie it up. Wolves need a big stop. Third and a long 4. And they do mark it at back of the 20. So 3rd and 5. They need the 15. Carlson takes snap, fakes a give, looks to pass, throws it deep down the middle. And he's going to way overthrow his intended receiver. He threw that one all the way to the end zone, but overthrew him by a few yards. Pass was intended for Alex Peters. And that'll bring up a 4th and 5.
We'll bring up a 4th down for the
Meyer on the coverage. 27 seconds now remains.
4th and 5.
You got to figure the playbook's open here. Just want to try to get that first down and then go from there. I believe they still have a couple timeouts. They break the huddle. Strauss out to the left. Tauber to the right. Send Tauber in motion right to left. Big rush. Gets Carlson to run. He's up back to the original line of scrimmage, and he'll get knocked out of bounds, and that'll be enough for a first down on the scramble with 20 seconds remaining in the half. Now we're going to see who they mark this. It looks like he marked it right above at the 15. Wait and see what the officials decide to do. If they measure it or just eyeball it themselves. They're going to say he did not get it. He was stopped. They don't even measure. Boy, it looked close from way over here across the field. Officials looked at it and said, nope, did not get it. Wolves with the stop. They'll have the ball 20 seconds to go in the half, leading it 18-12 as Ahrensdorf jogs out. A nice defensive stand by the Harris Lake Park Wolves. Boy, it looked from way over here like he got knocked out and had enough. Looking all the way across the field, though, the officials right on the spot said no, did not get it. So the Wolves will have the ball. Let's see if they'll try to do something fancy here or just protect the lead going into half. Hemphill takes the snap. He'll hand it off. And running it ahead is Meyer. Not much there. See if anybody takes a timeout. If we'll just let the clock run out. Looks like they're just going to let it run out. Wolves are going to be content. Meyer with a 2-yard gain on that carry to end the first half. Wolves lead it 18-12 at the half versus Newell-Fonda. A tough defensive game here for both squads, but the Wolves have the lead. That'll bring us to our halftime show. Halftime show is brought to you by the Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Maggie's Crafty Creations in Lake Park is now open. Join them for one of their many classes such as scrapbooking and knitting classes and more, with hot or cold coffees and lattes available. Visit Maggie's Crafty Creations on Facebook or maggiescraftycreations.com to see all the exciting programs they have to offer.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
The Savings Bank is proud to be your full-service banking location in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, and offer a warm welcome to all individuals, businesses, and farmers. Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our local students and all their activities. Stop by and experience what quality, friendly, and trustworthy hometown banking is all about. Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Harris Lake Park and Newell-Fonda. High school football on a Friday night, and Harris Lake Park at the half. They lead at 18 to 12. I wrote my numbers down wrong there. Wolves got 6 in the first quarter, 12 in the second quarter. Newell-Fonda with all their points coming in the second quarter. In that first quarter, the Wolves got things started. Caleb Hemphill ran it for 3 yards. Extra point was no good. Wolves led it 6-0. And Ty Tauber for Newell-Fonda ran it for 3 yards. They had a blocked extra point. We were tied 6-6. And then at 8:48 mark in the second quarter, Devin Meyer caught a 39-yard pass, ran it in for the touchdown. Wolves couldn't convert a 2-point conversion. It was 12-6 Wolves. At 3:44, Trenton Strauss of the Mustangs ran one in for 12 yards. Extra point was once again blocked by Meyer, and we're even at 12. And then with just 59 seconds left, Landon Whitrock jumped the route defensively, got the pick 6 from 29 yards out. Wolves couldn't convert the extra point, but they lead it at the half. 18 to 12 is your score. Wolves leading. And that'll bring us to our halftime report. We're going to hear from Harris Lake Park volleyball coach Avery Buss and from Scott Nolte with the halftime report. That'll be coming up next right here on Q102.
Recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Maggie's Crafty Creations in Lake Park is now open. Join them for one of their many classes such as scrapbooking and knitting classes and more, with hot or cold coffees and lattes available. Visit Maggie's Crafty Creations on Facebook or maggiescraftycreations.com to see all the exciting programs they have to offer.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
The Savings Bank is proud to be your full-service banking location in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, and offer a warm welcome to all individuals, businesses, and farmers. Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our local students and all their activities. Stop by and experience what quality, friendly, and trustworthy hometown banking is all about. Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Harris Lake Park and Newell-Fonda at the half. Harris Lake Park leading Newell-Fonda 18-12. I'm Tim Peterson. This is high school football on Q102. I didn't switch stations all of a sudden, did I? No. Some of their scores on our sister stations at the half. Emmetsburg leading East Sac County 14-3. And over on KUOO, Spirit Lake leading Forest City at the half 35-6. Once again, 18-12 here in Lake Park with Harris Lake Park leading Newell-Fonda. More high school football in the second half coming up right here on Q102.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Harris Lake Park to kick off to start the second half. They'll be kicking it left to right on your radio dial to Newell-Fonda. Wolves leading at 18-12 at the half. They led it 6-0 after the first quarter, and we get ready for the second half to begin as Hemphill tees the ball up, and the team in blue lines it up. They're all standing at the 25-yard line. Ball is placed at the 30, left to right, and boom! Second half is underway. To the corner the ball goes, and this one's going to catch the end zone and roll in for a touchback. That'll bring it out to the 15-yard line, and that's where Newell-Fonda will take over with their first possession here in the second half. Good game here defensively for both squads. Wolves getting a defensive touchdown late in that first half. That's the difference in this one so far. Neither team able to convert anything for extra points on their touchdowns. That's why we ended up with a score of 18-12. Wolves set on defense. Newell-Fonda out of the huddle. First play of the second half is about to begin as Max Carlson from the shotgun with the receiver split right. Carlson's going to keep it. He's going to run it off the right side. He's got a nice hole, and he keeps those legs churning, and he'll have enough for a first down. Finally dragged down by Whitrock and also Luchins. Gets the ball up to the 32-yard line. Gain of 12. It'll be first and 10 for the Mustangs from there. A nice cool evening here for sports. Not too hot, not too cold. From the I formation, they give it to the deep back, and he is met. Strauss got met at the line of scrimmage and dropped by Hemphill. I'm going to give him a short gain, give him one. Second down and 9 coming up for the Mustangs. A lot different than a couple weeks ago when the hot weather was abundant and saw a lot of players, well, not only a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, a lot of players going down with cramps. Everybody doing good so far to here tonight, and that's a great thing. Snap is given. Carlson to pass. Over the middle is complete and dragged down right away by Crott. Another pass completed
Number 40, Geisen Lyman.
to Geisen Lyman,
Bring up a 3rd and 5.
a 6'2", 180-pound junior. Still 3rd down. 3rd down and 5 to go for Newell-Fonda. They line it up. Everybody tucked in pretty tight. 2 backs split on the ends. Fake the give, looking to pass, throw it out near side. Same receiver caught, enough for the 1st down, and dragged down by Meyer just beyond midfield. Lyman again with the catch, 2 in a row for him. That'll move the chains. Ball at the 39-yard line of Harris Lake Park.
Will be 1st and 10 from the 39.
Boy, just a warning. Be safe in driving. Last time I was here in Lake Park, I was driving home, and in my lane, in the dark of night, was a cow. It was a black cow. I was able to avoid it. Here's a snap and a give. A little mix-up in the backfield, but Strauss able to recoup and get a short gain. Ingham in on that tackle. I saw some cars with their hazard lights on, and I started slowing down, and all of a sudden saw something big and black in my lane and swerving. It was a cow laying down, had been hit by a car, not hit hard, and the drivers were okay. The cow, however, did not end up okay. I told a relative of the cow owner to make sure all his cattle are in the pasture tonight behind fences for us. Here's a run by Carlson up the middle. He'll have a short gain. Flags fly. Meyer and Whitrock in on that tackle with 8:53 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It'll be holding against Newell-Fonda. That'll march him back.
I'm sure Coach Gunderson says move him back 10 yards.
So from the spot of the hold, they'll march it back 10 yards. That'll make 2nd down and 15 to go.
15 to go for the Mustangs.
Nice job by the officials so far tonight. Got 4 of them working this game, which is a nice thing to have. I haven't had too many flags thrown all game, just a few. Same formation. Strauss goes in motion. They fake the give, throws it out near side, incomplete pass.
It's thrown at the feet of number 40, Geisen Lyman.
Pass incomplete. Intended receiver was Lyman. It'll bring up a 3rd and 15, and you can hear Ben Meyer yelling all the way from Milford for the defense of the Harris Lake Park Wolves to get a stop. He's tuning in here tonight on Q102. He was hoping to maybe I'd bring home a side of beef tonight, but Ben, I'm going to avoid cows at all costs in the middle of the night on the road if I can. From the shotgun, here's a snap, looking to pass. Carlson drops back, pressure coming in. He rolls out right side. He's going to pump fake it, keep running. He's finally going to be drugged down. He's going to be short of the yard to gain, but not by much. Nice run as Hemphill and Meyer got in on that tackle. Needed 15, got 13. So it'll be 4th down and a long 2. 7:45 and counting. Wolves leading 18-12. Carlson takes a shotgun snap. Fakes the give, runs it off the left side. He'll have enough for the 1st down. He'll get around the edge to the 25, to the 20, and he'll keep chugging all the way down inside the 15. Finally brought down. Whitrock finally drug him down. Carlson proving to be a tough player to tackle here tonight. Yards after contact have been good for him. They mark the ball at the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. 7:32 to go on the stop clock after he was pulled down out of bounds. Wolves need a big stop once again. Carlson takes the snap, quick pitch. Struss off the right side. He's hit right away and dropped. Not a lot of room there.
Number 9, Landon Whiterock. Number 34, Travis
Looked like Luchins was the first tackler in on that. Give him 1 yard gain on the carry. 2nd and 9 coming up. Thanks to Northwest Bank, Okoboji Motor Company, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, Spear Lake Hy-Vee, IGL Teleconnect, State Farm Insurance, and Bank Midwest. All those wonderful sponsors. Carlson looking to pass. Screen pass to his running back in the backfield. He could not hang on to it. Incomplete pass to the backfield to Tauber. That'll bring up 3rd down. Still able to get a 1st down. Need to get to the 3 to do so. They put the ball at the 13. 6:45 to go, 18-12 Harris Lake Park leading Newell-Fonda here in the 3rd quarter in Lake Park. They break the huddle and up to the line with under 10 to go on the play clock. Carlson sends a man in motion right to left. They fake it to him, looks to pass, throws it to the left side to the man he faked it to, and Tauber can't hang on to the pass once again out of the backfield. Wouldn't have had much. Defense was reading it nicely. It'll bring up 4th down. We'll see what Newell-Fonda will do here on 4th down. 4th down, 10 to go. Banner ran to the sidelines. He's going to come out on this play. Had some words with the coaches, and they're letting him know things they liked, didn't like, or answered his questions, whatever he had. 4th and 10, they're going to go for it. From the shotgun. Man in motion left to right, fakes it to him, looking to pass, flags fly, and it's going to be a false start on the offense. No, on the defense. When they blew that play, it'll be encroachment. Or offsides on the defense. That'll move them 5 yards closer, but it's still 4th down. Now from the 8-yard line. 4th and 5 from the 8.
Offsides penalty on 14, Caden Van Hall there.
Carlson up to the line. 2 running back split. Fake the give, look to pass. Pass to the corner of the end zone. It's up, it is bobbled and dropped, and a flag flies in there. Defensive back never got his head around and ran into the receiver. Pass interference will make that a 1st down.
But there is a flag.
Unfortunately for Whitrock, just never got his head around on that.
Where the flag came from, which official? The official
I believe that's going to be the call, and it is.
It is pass interference.
So now that'll make it 1st and goal
We'll give the Mustangs.
for the Mustangs.
Bring up 1st and goal from inside the Wolves' 5.
They haven't changed the marker yet. It still says 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
And they're not giving them automatic 1st down on that. We'll see if they change things. The officials are raising their hands, and it does not look like it. They'll line up in the shotgun formation, 2 to the left of Carlson. He takes the snap. He's going to follow those blockers and plow forward. He's going to keep those legs churning, and he gets into the end zone, but a flag flies on the right side of that line.
Put his head down.
We'll wait and see if this touchdown call stands. As Carlson plowed it in from 4 yards out.
What's the penalty here?
And it's going to be a holding call against Newell-Fonda. That'll march him back. A few penalties here on this drive by both squads, especially down deep in Wolves territory here. 2 back-to-back penalties on 4th down. That marches them all the way out to the 14-yard line. They can still get a first down at the 3-yard line. 4th and 11 for Newell-Fonda. Team in white up to the line, going right to left. Carlson barks it out, sends the man in motion, fakes it to him. Flag flies.
Flag on the play.
Wolves are clapping, which early on looks like a false start, and it was a false start against Newell-Fonda. That'll march them back even further. It makes you wonder if they're going to change what they're going to do, if they're going to trust their field goal unit or not. Fourth and long from the 19-yard line.
Big 4th down for the Wolves.
Waiting to break the huddle here. 11 of 15 on the season are the Mustangs on field goal attempts, but a delay of game penalty is now coming against Newell-Fonda. They'll march them back even further. Boy, not a lot of flags until recently. Now it's like the 4th of July, flags flying everywhere. 18-12, Wolves still lead it, 6:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. Well, the ball all the way out the 24-yard line. They got to get to the 3 for a first down.
4th and 21 for the Mustangs. On Wolves D.
No signs of kicking anything. They split 3 out to the right. Carlson from the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Look to pass. Here comes some pressure. He'll fire it. Nearly jumping the route was caught. He ended up breaking the intended pass up. Nearly had a pick, and he would have had the field to go. Couldn't come away with it, but nice job defensively, just knocking that one away to the ground. And the Wolves will take over possession on a big defensive stop on 4th down. 6:24 to go, 3rd quarter. Arnsdorf and the Wolves now with the football. They'll march up in their blue uniforms going left to right. From their 29-yard line, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Send a man in motion. They're going to give it to the receiver in motion. It's Meyer. He's going to break a tackle in the backfield. Now he'll just try to hope to get back to the line of scrimmage. It does not look like he will. And round for Meyer. He's going to lose some yardage. Mark him down back at the 22-yard line. A loss of 2 on the carry. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 12, Wolves.
Wolves break the huddle 20 seconds on the play clock. Receiver left, receiver right. Hemphill to the right, Meyer to the left. Looking, pressure coming. Arnsdorf breaks through a defender who had him by the ankles and just scrambles back forward, and he's going to be tackled short of the line of scrimmage once again by Lyman. Mark him down at the 21-yard line and bring up 3rd down and 13 to go. $5:50 remaining, 3rd quarter. 18-12, Wolves lead. Hemphill will run the play in. Wolves out of the huddle. 3 to the left of Arnsdorf. He takes a high snap, looks left, looks over the middle, throws it deep right. No receiver down there, and it's going to be picked off at about the 30-yard line. And missed tackle, and a return is going to come across the 40 to 35, and then inside the 30. And then Luchins finally wipes him out of bounds. But a big interception in return by the Mustangs. O'Grade with the return and interception. And Caleb Hemphill missed that tackle and then limps to the sideline to his bench. Looks like just a cramp in his right leg. He'll get stretched out by Coach Sohn. It was a long third down and a deep pass. Could have worked as a nice, in a way, a punt. But when he returned that so well, it didn't work out very well at all for Harris Lake Park. So at the 27-yard line, the Mustangs with the ball again. One receiver out far to the right. One in the backfield. They'll hand it off in the backfield. It's a miscue, and it's fumbled, and the Wolves get it right back. Tried to hand that off to Tauber. And just a miscue in the backfield. Ball popped up, out, and the Wolves take it over.
From the 27-yard line.
Wolves get it up, give it up, get it right back. They'll have it at the 27-yard line. Oh, with Hemphill getting stretched out, see what the Wolves do here. For runners, Wyatt Whitrock into the game. Well, Hemphill is back out there as Luchin's on the sideline getting stretched out. So a couple of Wolves getting stretched out. Mason Ahrensdorf split out to the left, just in the game. Quick pass, wide receiver screen to Meyer. Catches it, and he'll plow forward for a short gain. They had him stopped early, but he ends up getting right around 5 yards on the catch and run. Another Wolves player getting stretched up. Boy, I mentioned how nobody's cramping up tonight. Now all of a sudden, I mentioned no flags. Now we're getting them. Now I had mentioned no cramps. Now we're getting them. Landon Whitrock getting stretched out this time. Second down for the Wolves, 5 to go. From the 32-yard line, Wolves up to the line, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Send a man in motion in Meyer. Snap, it's a keeper, run up the middle. And Ahrensdorf's going to get hit, spun around, stays on his feet. Now he gets a block to the outside as he brings it to the near side, cuts it back in. He's down to the 30-yard line of the 25. He gets hit again and eludes the tackle. Wolves is Landon Whitrock hopping down the sidelines on one leg. He'll exit. Wolves with the football. 2nd and 10 from the 19. Meyer in motion left to right again. Ahrensdorf quick pass out near side. Hemphill catches it. Bud Meyer got knocked down. Hemphill had to jump over him, and as he did, then he got met and dropped. See if they give him any gain on that screen pass catch. Nope, right back at the 19. 3rd and 10. Well, one nice thing about rain is no bugs, and looking out from our press box windows and up into the lights and even on the glass in the press box, nothing but bugs. Not really mosquitoes, though. Here's a snap on 3rd and 10. Ahrensdorf's going to be forced out of the pocket. He'll run it up, flag flies, fakes right, and gets dropped just outside the 15. Looks like at the 16, but it's going to be a holding call against the Wolves. And that'll bring it back once again. Ahrensdorf will walk over to the sideline where Hemphill's standing and talk to the coaches for a moment. They'll give us time to thank the Eye Care Center, Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Insurance, Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons, Minnesota West Community and Technical College, and MHR Insurance. I'd also like to thank Overhead Door Sales and Service, Great Lakes Insurance, Spencer Physical Therapy, and Okoboji Physical Therapy. Thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors, helping us bring high school football to you on our family of stations. 4th and long for the Wolves. Hemphill in the backfield. Ahrensdorf takes the snap. He'll look to pass. Hemphill rolls out of the backfield, gets free in the middle of the field. He'll make the catch inside the 15, outside the 10, well short of the first down. Ty Tauber with the tackle. And the Mustangs come up with a big 4th down stop and get the ball back deep in their own territory with 1:51 to go in the 3rd quarter. They'll place it at the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 16.
Play comes running in. Mustangs break the huddle. Receiver split left. Shotgun for Carlson. Takes a low snap. He'll just pick it up and run with it. Try to get something out of it. He gets a little bit. Gets to nearly the 15. Hemphill in on the tackle, along with Braden Banner. Hemphill getting up, and it looks like he's hurt his right hand a little bit on that, but he'll just shake it off. Mark him down at the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 7 to go. This time the receiver out to the right of Carlson. Takes a snap, hands it off to the running back. He's got a hole, he's got a gap. He's past the 25 to the 30, breaks a tackle. Remains on his feet, he's past midfield to 35. Finally run down out of bounds after a huge gain. Trot caught him, but not before a big gain. That time it looked like Tauber was kind of shot out of a cannon and then had a huge hole. Able to shake a tackle and stay on his feet. Tauber gets that all the way down to the Wolves' 26-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
Mustangs to the line, trailing 18-12 with 1:06 to go in the 3rd quarter. Carlson on the receiver left, right, sends the left receiver to his left. In motion to the right, he'll get the handoff, avoids the tackle, then gets tripped up just beyond the line of scrimmage. Nice job on the tackle by Adam Bensley, 5'9", 155-pound sophomore, getting into the tackle. 45 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Here we go, Wolves.
2nd down as they come to the line. Nobody split out this time. Snap to Carlson, runs into his running back and falls down. Boy, just another misread in the backfield behind the Mustangs, and Carlson loses yards untouched by any of the Wolves players. They're going to let this time run out to end the third quarter. That'll leave Michael Peterson looking great as well, my friend. And the Wolves looking great as the third quarter comes to the end. Wolves leading it 18-12, 3 quarters complete. Fourth quarter coming up when we return here on Q102.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Heck of a football game here in Lake Park so far. The Wolves leading it 18-12. No scoring in that third quarter as we head to the fourth quarter. Wolves led it 6-0 after the first quarter and 18-12 at the half, and now 18-12 is the score as we head into the fourth quarter. It'll be a third down for the Mustangs. 32-yard line is where the ball is placed. You got to get down to the 16 for a first down. So third and long. Good sign for the Wolves as Landon Whitrock back on the sideline and walking just fine. Got his helmet back on. Here's the snap to Carlson. Looks left, throws a running back screen out of the backfield. Tauber gets hit on the ankles, keeps his balance, breaks it back to the right. He'll be short of the first down. But if they decide to go for it on fourth down, it'll be more manageable for Newell-Fonda. I got him down within the 25, mark him at the 24-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down. 7 to go. Defense has been the story of the game tonight. Both teams with a couple offensive touchdowns, but the pick six by Landon Whitrock is the difference in this one. Carlson brings him to the line. Fakes the give, looks to pass, throws it deep right, has a receiver. Defense cannot get there. The ball is caught and into the end zone. And it is a touchdown. Touchdown pass of 26 yards, complete to number 26, Jackson Hograte. And just like that, we're tied up again. 18-18 as the Mustangs will go for the extra point here. See, they keep an extra eye on Meyer, who's blocked too. They'll send Meyer in motion from the far side of the near side. Here they come. Snap is fumbled. They'll pick it up, and Carlson will get tackled by Meyer and Ahrensdorf. But once again, an extra point attempt has failed. No conversions on the extra point so far tonight. Will remain locked at 18. Harris Lake Park will be receiving the kickoff when we return after this on Q102.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Boom! The kickoff. It's returnable. Meyer catches it about near as 5. Is up to the 10 to the 15. Brings it toward the middle of the field and finally brought down just beyond the 20-yard line. And that's where the Wolves will take over. This game is tied 18 all here in this fourth quarter. There's 10:57 remaining in the quarter.
And number 12, Trevor Tauber.
Tauber and Naughton in on that tackle. Wolves will have it. They'll mark it officially at the 23-yard line. Ahrensdorf brings him out of the huddle. Meyer to his left, Whitrock to his left, Hemphill to his right, and Kroc to his right. Takes the snap, looks a pass. He'll throw it to the running back. Hemphill out of the backfield, catches it at the 21, makes a juke move, a jump move, and runs it forward. Gets tackled at the 30-yard line before Carlson wraps him up. That'll make it second down. 3 to go.
Will bring up 2nd and 3 for the Wolves.
Jumping back to his right, avoiding the defender. Getting some more positive yards. 2 left, 2 right. Ahrensdorf barks it out, raises his foot, sends Hemphill in motion. The ball goes off Hemphill's hands, and it's a loose ball, but a flag flies. They blow it dead, and a potential dangerously bad play for the Wolves is erased by a false start by the Wolves. Not a bad break for Harris Lake Park on that one. They march him back to the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. That snap came right as Hemphill was coming past in front of Ahrensdorf, coming in front of him. He put his left hand up and tipped it, and then went over Ahrensdorf's head, but it's all for naught after the penalty call. Now a high snap. Ahrensdorf jumps up, catches it. He runs it forward, and not much there. He's met fairly quickly by Tauber. They're going to say he lost a couple yards. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Wolves. Started off going the way they wanted to go, now have gone the way they don't want to go. Backwards. 3rd and 10. Oh, the Wolves drop here on 3rd down. 2 receivers to the right. Ahrensdorf takes a snap, looks to pass. Got protection. He'll fire deep downfield. Meyer had to make a move. It looked like he changed his route where that pass was going. If he ran the wrong pass, or wrong route, or if Ahrensdorf was thinking he was running a different route, but a pass falls incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down and 10 to go for the Wolves from their own 28-yard line, and it looks like Hemphill will punt one away. Well, they're already in the books tonight over a game that was heard on Y100. Emmitsburg 40-3 over East Sac County. Emmitsburg with a nice victory here tonight. Here's a snap and the kick. Nice punt to the right side. It's going to take a Wolves bounce inside the 25, and it's going to roll all the way down inside the 10. Mark it at the 7 or 8 yard line, and that's where Newell-Fonda will take over. Wolves lead it 18-12, 9:10 remaining. 4th quarter, back in 30 on Q102. Correction before I send it to break. It's 18-18. Harris Lake Park and Newell-Fonda on the carry is Tauber, and he'll get 5 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down, 5 to go. for Newell-Fonda. They have the ball at their 18-yard line. There's a snap. Carlson will keep it, runs it to the left side. He's going to get grabbed, wrapped, and a couple of Wolves bring him down. Meyer and Ingham are the ones on that tackle. Now it's third down. Give them 2 on the carry. Third down, 3 to go. Wolves defense trying to make a stand. A couple of the Wolves players looked to the bench or the crowd and said, come on, make some noise. Under 8 to go. Carlson with 3 to his right. Takes the snap. It's low. He gets good pressure, and he's going to be hit. And he is going to be dropped. Boy, Carlson is tough to tackle. 4 Wolves ended up bringing him down. Meyer in on that. Luchin's in on that. Banner in on that. And the Wolves come up with a big play on third down. Markham all the way back at his 10-yard line. So Carlson looks to punt. Meyer nearly got to that one, punted all the way down to the Wolves 35 where Hemphill catches it. He'll start off left. Not getting the blocks he's wanted, and he's pulled down at the 37, 38-yard line, and the Wolves will take over there. They'll have it first and 10 with 7 minutes remaining here in this fourth quarter, all tied at 18. We are tied, or the score is 18-12 for so long. I keep saying the wrong score here, but it's 18 all. Ball's marked at the 38-yard line, just shy of midfield. And Wolves would like to put a nice long drive here together and top it off with a nice touchdown. At this point, if you can get an extra point conversion, that could be the difference in this one. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Ahrensdorf raises his legs, sends Hemphill in motion, takes a snap, looks to pass, throws it deep left side. It's a timing route, and it is not timed very well. Nearly picked off. It was in the hands of the defensive back of the Mustangs, and as he hit the ground, the ball popped out. Trevor Tauber had it, and it popped out of his hands. Pass intended for Whitrock. Timing route, and the defensive back was all over that. Whitrock wasn't quite even down that depth of the field when the ball was thrown. Luckily for the Wolves, it's just an incomplete pass, and now it's 2nd and 10. Wolves to the huddle, and here they break it. Trot to the right, along with Hemphill. Whitrock and Meyer on the near side. High snap. And it's just going to be a run play for Ahrensdorf. He gets past the line of scrimmage. He's got some room. Flag flies in, short of the 35-yard line. He needed to get down to the 32-yard line, give him 6 on the carry. We'll wait and see what the flag is. Early indication is a holding call. But it would be a spot foul if it is, which means they'll mark it back from the spot where it happened. It is against the Wolves. They ask Carlson what he wants to do of the Mustangs. He says, walk it off. So the official march it back 10 yards. Back into Wolves territory at the 34-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down from there. Long ways to go. Say 15. Meyer runs the play in for the Wolves. To the line they come. 3 to the left for Ahrensdorf. Takes the snap over his head. He'll run back and just fall on the football at the 10-yard line. Takes his right hand and hits the grass. Unhappy with that result of the play. One of the Wolves now going the wrong direction. Well, 3rd and forever. I actually put it down at the 11-yard line. Or make that the, let's see, I did that wrong. 16-yard line. Where they put the football. Wolves 2 to the left, 2 to the right. See if they play it safe here with 3rd and forever to go. Here's a snap. Aaronsdorf will just keep it and run it up the middle. He's got some yards. He breaks a tackle and twisted around and then dropped at the 26-yard line as Carlson got the hit. Now a late flag comes flying in after the play was over, and the early indication is against Wolves. Now somebody might have said something that they probably shouldn't have. It is unsportsmanlike conduct against the Wolves. That's a loss of down, 4th down. Officials conversing, and one official coming over to tell Coach Gunnarsson what the penalty was for. And Wolves got to get the ball. If they wanted a first down, they'd have to get all the way up to the 32-yard line of Newell-Fonda. Right now, they have the ball at their own 13-yard line. So with 4th down coming up, Hemphill will look to punt one away. Need a good snap here. Hogriff ready to return. It is a good high spiral. Fair catch is called but not caught, and it bounces inside the 30 to 25. It's going to roll inside the 20, all the way down to the 15. A beautiful punt from his own, right outside his end zone. Whitlock downs it at the 15-yard line of the Mustangs. 5:10 to go, tied at 18. That was a huge punt for the Wolves in Hemphill. They were deep in their own territory and got it deep back into Newell-Fonda territory. Boy,
10 for the Mustangs here.
20
Ball just outside the 15,
or 30 points scored in the first half, none here in the second half. That's combined. Mustangs will do it in the I formation this time. They take the snap. Carlson gives it off, and it's Strauss off the left side. He gets chopped down by Crott.
Ashton Crott, number 9,
He'll
Landon Whitrock.
gain a few to the 20-yard line. They give him 4 on the carry. It'll bring up a 2nd down, 6 yards to go. 4:45 and counting in the 4th quarter. See if they elect to keep it on the ground, play it a little more safe. They have fumbled tonight. To the line, or the shotgun comes Carlson. He's going to keep it. He's going to run it off the right side. He'll battle just to get a few yards. And Hemphill and Luchins in on that tackle. It'll bring up a 3rd down. They mark it at the 33-yard line. So 3rd and 4 looming for Newell-Fonda. Carlson barks it out, takes the snap, fakes the give, runs it to the left side, runs into a back of a player, breaks a tackle, has enough for the first down, gets it up to the 30-yard line before he is finally brought down. Another first down for Newell-Fonda. That'll move the chains.
First and 10 from the 30.
18-18 the score.
3:32 left in the game and counting.
Carlson in the eye this time. Takes the snap, gives it to the deep back, and boom, hit right away and dropped. It's Caleb Hemphill who read that. got in that backfield and dropped the running back, Strauss. Friday, September 22nd, the Wolves will take on West Bend Mallard at West Bend Mallard. That is their homecoming game. And the Wolves will be back at home on the 29th to take on GTRA, who has not lost coming into tonight. Here's the snap on second down. Carlson rolling left. He's a right-handed thrower. Now he sets himself up, launches it deep, but nobody down there. Strauss stopped on that route. So it falls harmlessly to the ground. It'll bring up a third down.
Bring up third down. Mustangs.
Third down, 10 yards to go. Newell-Fonda's upcoming schedule, they'll play at home on the 22nd against Remsen St. Mary's, who's undefeated. And then after that, they go on the road and to take on Boyer Valley. That's on the 29th. 2:26 to go in this ball game. Tie score, 3rd and 10 from the 30-yard line of the Mustangs. Carlson takes a snap. He bobbles it. He's going to dive on in the backfield. The ball went behind him. Lujan's touched him way back at the 20-yard line. Big loss for the Mustangs. Another punt situation. Oh, well, these teams, both of them catching some breaks here defensively, but we're still tied. They mark it down at the 19-yard line, 4th and forever, and they'll look to punt as Carlson walks back, gets ready to receive the snap. Clock is still running. Minute 45 when he punts this. Meyer nearly got a block on that one. Great punt all the way down to the 23-yard line of the Wolves. Hemphill has it up to the 30. He'll run to the near sideline and be pushed out of bounds. So the Wolves looking to strike. They have a minute 36 to get down the field and score in regulation and hope to get it in there for the win. So 1st and 10, Harris Lake Park. Great game here this evening. Weather has eluded us. Wolves hoping the win is eluded by the Mustangs. Wolves have led most of the way. Mustangs have played catch-up all night. Wolves looking to take the lead and put the kids to bed. Minute 36 to go, 1st and 10. Here come the Wolves. Hemphill in motion. Ahrensdorf takes a snap, fakes it to Hemphill. He'll run it out the right side himself, takes it outside all the way to the far sideline, cuts it up, and finally taken out of bounds right near midfield. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line of the Wolves. Give him 5 on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Meyer and Hemphill will run the play in. Caleb Hemphill wears a white bandana and the tail hangs out the back of the helmet. Either that or he got struck by lightning and he has really white hair. But I'm going with the first one. It's a bandana. Hemphill comes in motion. High snap over Ahrensdorf head again. He'll run it all the way down the 20 and fall on it. Oh, the snaps tonight have been tough for both squads. Big loss. They say his knees touched at about the 22-yard line, and a timeout's going to be taken with a minute 16 to go. It'll be a 3rd down, and well, I don't have enough fingers and toes for the yards they need. Wolves looking to convert when we return on Q102.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
A minute 16 to go. 18-18, Harris Lake Park, Newell-Fonda. And I was right when I said I don't have enough fingers and toes. It's 3rd and 22 for the Wolves from their own 22-yard line. But 8-man football, anything can happen. Big plays can be broken, and they are quite often broken. They're going to drop 3 defensive backs to about the 35, 40-yard line. High snap, Ahrensdorf grabs it, looks to pass. He's going to tuck it and run it. Just trying to salvage something. Gets in near side. He's got to the 30 and 35. He's going to cop the field. He's got enough for the first down. And then some down to the 20. Down to the 15. Cuts it back. He's going into the end zone, folks. Touchdown, but a flag flies at the 14-yard line. Well, that could be huge. From his own 22-yard line, illegal use of the hands. Who is it against? Waiting for the call. It's a 58-yard carry. It's against the Wolves.
What was the call?
It had illegal use of the hand.
Illegal use of the hands, apparently.
So the ball gets placed at the 20-yard line where the penalty happened.
First down for your Wolves on the 20. Let's hear you.
It is a spot foul. Wolves still get the first down because of it. And that Ahrensdorf run was huge for the Wolves. 1:01 remains. The ball is at the 20-yard line of Newell-Fonda. And ends up being a 38-yard run with a penalty.
Brings them to the line.
1st and 10 from the 20 for the Wolves. 1:01 remaining, all tied up. Ahrensdorf takes a snap, drops back, looks to pass, fires it left side. It's going to be tipped. Good defensive coverage. Pass intended for Myers, or for Meyer.
Good defense.
On the coverage was Hogret. He's had a nice game. Holgret. 56 seconds remains in the ball game.
15, Devin Meyer will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wolves.
Nobody has scored in the second half. Wolves knocking on the door with 56 seconds remaining. Out of the huddle, Wolves to the line. Crowd getting loud. 3 receivers to the left. Ahrensdorf standing at the 26-yard line to take the snap. He does so. It's a good snap. Fires it near side. Myers makes the catch. Cuts it up to the 15. Finally brought down. Boy, bobbled a little bit on the way there as Carlson pulled him down by the ankles. But it was a good pass and catch for a positive gain. Give them 8 on the carry. It'll be 3rd down. When we return, a timeout taken by the Wolves with 44 seconds to go. Wolves will have the football. Looking to get one in the next 44 seconds and win this one here at home. This is high school football on Q102. Third down, 4 yards to gain for the Harris Lake Park Wolves. 44 seconds remaining. We're all tied at 18. Wolves on the 19-yard line of Newell-Fonda, or make that the 14-yard line of Newell-Fonda. They put 3 receivers to the left. Ahrensdorf takes a high snap. He's going to keep it run to his left. He's up to the 15, hops at his own player, down to the 10, inside the 5, and he is tackled inside the 10-yard line, inside the 5. And the Wolves get a huge first down once again with 36 seconds remaining. Actually, they mark right at the 5. So first and goal from the 5-yard line. And the officials haven't said to start the clock. Now they do. Now they start running it. 30 seconds on the game clock, 20 on the play clock. Ahrensdorf, 3 to his left. Takes the snap, looks to pass, looks to the left side. Player there, he's open. Pass is shy. Incomplete pass in the end zone. That was Hemphill who had the pass just too short for him. And it's second down and goal to go for the Wolves with 22 seconds remaining. Well, Hemphill was open. Ahrensdorf just couldn't get him the pill. Ahrensdorf will run the play in for the Wolves. Student section in their construction colors and neon colors on their feet. Hoping for another Wolves victory here at home. Same formation, 3 to the left. Meyer on the way outside. Here's a high snap. Ahrensdorf catches it, fakes a pass, tucks it, runs it, gets inside, stretches for it, and he is shy. I haven't seen a call. That looks like he is down with 10 seconds to go. Now they make it 11 seconds. 11 seconds to go. They would have had to get a timeout in there, and it looks like they did. It'll be third and goal from the 1-yard line. All tied at 18, 11 seconds to go. Wolves, Mustangs will talk things out. We'll come back with the completion of regulation when we return here on Q102. They add a few seconds to the clock. There is 14 seconds remaining in this thriller here in Lake Park. All tied at 18. Wolves have the football. It is third and goal from the 1-yard line against Newell-Fonda. Wolves up to the line. It's Caleb Hemphill at shotgun. Meyer to his right. Ahrensdorf far out to the right. Hemphill takes a snap. He runs it up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown, Wolves! With 10 seconds to go, Caleb Hemphill punches it in. And the Wolves have taken the 24-18 lead with just 10 seconds remaining. Tough to stop an 8-man power run right up the middle. Well, the Wolves can nearly seal this one with a conversion, since neither team has converted one tonight. They're going for 2 here. Meyer to the left. 3 receivers to the right. Ahrensdorf will wait. They'll take a timeout, the Wolves will. They lead it, though, 24-18. 10 seconds remaining. We'll have the conversion attempt when we return here on Q102. Harris Lake Park with the 6-point lead, looking for 2 more on the conversion. Ahrensdorf takes a snap, fakes the run, lobs one into the corner of the end zone. It's a toss-up, and it is caught. It is caught. Winning the jump ball was Meyer. And Wolves convert the 2-point conversion and now lead it by 8 with 10 seconds remaining. 26-18, Wolves with the lead. Our first conversion of the game, and it comes late. Meyer jump ball completion. Wolves haven't let it. I did my math wrong here, didn't I? There was a score in the fourth quarter. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Now there's 2 scores in the fourth quarter. Final in Spirit Lake, boy, they barely squeaked one out against Forest City. Final score 63-6. Wowzer. Make Coach Beloit happy, along with the Spirit Lake fans. 26-18. Wolves led at halftime. Newell-Fonda tied it up in the fourth, and Wolves have taken a late lead here. Just 10 seconds remain.
Number 21.
We'll see what the Wolves elect to do as Hemphill tees it up. Will they kick it deep? Will they do a low line drive squibber? Maybe surprise Zollen kicking offside or onside kick. Here we go. Hemphill runs up on it. Boom! Line drive to the far side of the field, and that'll bounce and go out of bounds. Another out of bounds.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
Kickoff. Flag flies. Newell-Fonda will have 10 seconds to try to get into the end zone. I don't know. They're going to re-kick it once again. So Coach Brian Wilkin may be hoping for a big run back out of his starting running back, Trenton Strauss. Wolves tee it up this time. Hemphill tees it at the 25, between the hash marks on the near side hash mark, but between them. He'll run up on it. Boom! Low line drive. It's going to bounce and get past Strauss and go into the end zone. And that'll be a touchback. Another nice kick by Hemphill. So now, instead of having the ball with a penalty yards marked on, they'll have to start from their own 15-yard line.
The Wolves will be in prevent defense here. They cannot let any Mustangs get behind them.
65 yards to tie this one for Newell-Fonda. Whitrock, Hemphill, Ahrensdorf. Deep defensive backs. Can't let him get anything too deep here. Carlson with 3 to his right. 10 seconds to go. Wolves leading. Here's the snap. Drops back, gets pressured. He's going to get hit. He's going to grab it on the waist. He's not going anywhere. He is down. He is sacked. There's 3 seconds left. Luchins and Banner in on the hit. And a timeout quickly taken by Newell-Fonda. They're going to mark him down at the 15-yard line, so he got back to the line of scrimmage, but that was it. But they lost 7 seconds on the play.
Luchins pressuring Carlson.
Luchins and Banner did a good job getting pressure on and not allowing him to get a pass off and pulling him down at the line of scrimmage. Newell-Fonda trying to draw up a big play here. Takes some 65 yards with just 3 seconds left. Haven't had a lot of big plays in this game. Some nice run backs from kickoffs, but for the most part, not a lot. Meyer had a 39-yard catch earlier. Wolves also had a pick 6. Pretty much the last hope here for Newell-Fonda as the Wolves look to go 3-1 on the season.
Looks like we have Landon Whitrock, Caleb Hemphill, and Luke.
Hemphill Aaronsdorf and Whitrock standing at the 35-yard line. Ball's at the 15. Here's the snap, dropping back, pressure coming in. He'll fire it deep to the left side. It's a jump ball. No, it's overthrown. It's caught by Aaronsdorf at the Wolves' 33-yard line, and the Harris Lake Park Wolves win at home as time expires. 26-18, your final score. Boy, what a battle between these two schools. And what a great game tonight here in Lake Park as the Wolves beat the Mustangs 26-18. Heck of a game. Coach Gunnarsson will be joining us in our postgame show. That is brought to you courtesy of the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. We'll be back in 3 minutes. This is high school football on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Maggie's Crafty Creations in Lake Park is now open. Join them for one of their many classes such as scrapbooking and knitting classes and more, with hot or cold coffees and lattes available. Visit Maggie's Crafty Creations on Facebook or MaggiesCraftyCreations.com to see all the exciting programs they have to offer.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well. People that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
The Savings Bank is proud to be your full-service banking location in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, and offer a warm welcome to all individuals, businesses, and farmers. Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our local students and all their activities. Stop by and experience what quality, friendly, and trustworthy hometown banking is all about. Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Post-game show, Harris Lake Park, Newell-Fonda. Thanks once again to the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, courtesy of Dr. Norland and Dr. Cornwall. Wolves get the victory here at home. Final score 26-18 over Newell-Fonda, and it was a thriller tonight here, folks. Wolves got things started in the first quarter. They got a touchdown run by Caleb Hempel of 3 yards, led it 6-0. Then in the second quarter, it was Ty Tauber scoring on a 3-yard run, and that evened things up at 6-6. Devin Meyer got a 39-yard catch. It was 12-6. Trenton Strauss of Newell-Fonda got a 12-yard run. And it was 12-12. Landon Whitrock got a pick six for 29 yards. 18-12 at the half. In the fourth quarter, Newell-Fonda got a 26-yard pass to Jackson Hogret, and it was 18-all. And then with just 10 seconds remaining, Caleb Hempel punches one in from 1 yard out, and the first extra point conversion, it was a 2-point conversion, completed at the very last play of offense for the Wolves as a pass was completed to Meyer. And the Wolves, with 10 seconds, led it 26-18, and that's how things would end up. Coach Gunnarsson joining us here in the post-game show, and what a thrilling game.
Yeah, that was something, I'll say that.
You guys, it seemed like it was a pretty smooth-going game for the most part. And then all of a sudden, there was some cramping up going on. All of a sudden, some flags started flying, and things kind of, for both squads,
it kind of gummed up a little bit, didn't it? Yeah.
And is that just tiredness at this level, or?
Well, I just think it's a grind of a game. Two evenly matched teams, beating on each other, and things get a little tougher. You get further into the night like that, and it's hard to do everything perfect in one of these games. So, there were some mistakes, but that's one of those things you have to learn from them and get over them and work through them.
I mentioned that there was no extra point conversions until that last touchdown that you guys got. But one of the big reasons why they didn't get any is Meyer's 2 blocked extra points.
Yeah, those were big. Those extra points are huge plays. So that's where I think that last one was huge too, because you just never know what's going to happen. I mean, I've seen a lot of weird stuff over the years, so I was pretty happy that we were able to finally get that last one, and was really proud of the way our defense played in the fourth quarter and kept getting us the ball back, and then the offense finally was able to finish off a drive. So I'm just really happy for the guys. I think they deserve it, and they're good guys, and they work hard, so I'm just really happy for them tonight.
It seemed like there was a lot of players that made really good plays tonight. I mean, I could go and pick through everyone, but we only have so long. But one of the main things I saw, besides the other wonderful things they've done, but Caleb Hemphill, he kicked off at the end. It went out of bounds. He had done that earlier. Reloads, does it again, and gets the touchback. How nice was that?
Oh, it was, huge on a kick return, because you never know what will happen on those. So, that was big to be able to set up your defense at the end. That was a great play. I will say one other play that was really, really huge when we were kind of, teetering a little bit was when Landon Whitrock got that pick six. That was a huge play in the game as well, just to, kind of steady things a little bit. So, there's, it's a team game, and there's no anybody that's more important than anybody else. But I just thought overall our team found a way to win, and that was good to see.
It was nice to see a lot of different players contributing as well, not only offensively, defensively as well.
Yeah, we like I said, I thought our defense played really, really well tonight. That they won the game. They kept getting us the ball back at the end when we were struggling to score. So, I'm just really proud of the team overall. We know we still have to get a lot better, but we found a way to win against a good team in a close game. So it was awesome.
You guys score with that pick six, like you mentioned, right before half, and then you get one right at the end of the game. You win the game.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing. Let's look forward now. Next up, you got West Bend Mallard coming up on your schedule, and that'll be their homecoming game, so they'll be pumped up for that one.
Yeah, they're definitely a really physical team. We're going to have to really work hard this week on getting off the ball, going up and taking those pulling guards, and just getting up there and playing at the line of scrimmage. It's just going to be another great opportunity for us, and we're going to have to be really ready to go.
All right, Coach. A lot of fun once again, and this might be one of the better games finish-wise, coming right to the end that I've seen here in quite a few years.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it really helps that we were on the winning end of it too.
It does. It makes for a nicer drive home, doesn't it?
That's right. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach. Coach Gunderson joining us here in the post-game show on Q102, and Wolves get the victory once again, 26-18. Always super nice of Coach to come up and join us in our post-game and our post-game interview. Well, the Wolves, like I said, next up for them is West Bend Mallard, and that'll be on the road, and then they'll be home the week after that. Wolves improve to 3-1 on the season. Newell-Fonda drops to 2-2, and the Wolves have finally broke that curse. I don't know if it's a curse, but the 2-game losing streak against Newell-Fonda as they get into the win column here tonight. Well, that'll do it for our post-game show. Thanks to Jeff back in the studio. Thanks, Mom, listening. Thanks to Patrick, who ran the video all night. Hope everybody enjoyed watching the game. If they couldn't watch, hope they enjoyed listening to the game. I'm Tim Peterson. That'll do it for this broadcast of high school sports here on Q102.